Good evening. First tonight, the government looks like it's done enough to protect our precious AAA credit rating for now at least. Federal Treasurer Scott Morrison delivered an update today on the state of the budget, which forecasts a $10 billion blowout in coming years. But for this financial year at least, the news is a little better. Leah Craven has more on this story. She joins us now from Canberra. Leah, how is the government spinning this one?
Well, it blames the opposition and some of the Senate crossbenchers, saying that at some points it faces parliamentary gridlock and it can't pass all of its budget savings measures. But the biggest problem that the government actually has is an unpredictable revenue stream, and this has been a huge problem for governments ever since the global financial crisis. In dark economic times, the Treasurer found something to smile about.
Well, Matthias, my info.
The mid-year fiscal statement shows a slight improvement in the budget bottom line. Updated figures released today revise down the deficit of $31 billion to $36.5 billion. A stroke of good luck buoyed by a bounce in commodity prices.
China and coal means that the lucky country just got lucky again.
But our luck's unlikely to continue. Forecasts for next year and beyond show an even deeper dive into the red than previously expected. Australia's budget will be more than $10 billion worse off over the next 4 years.
It reminds us of the need to clear any fog of unreality about the scale of the fiscal and economic challenges we face as a nation.
Since the Liberals and Nationals came to office, debt is around $100 billion higher. That's around $4,500 for every Australian.
A snapshot of key indicators shows a sluggish economy. Unemployment remains steady over the next 4 years. Inflation is projected to rise only slightly, and the biggest problem is weak wage growth.
The biggest downer for the budget, the biggest source of write-downs remains weak wage growth. You've never seen lower rates of wage growth in Australia.
In a bid to claw back savings, the government has confirmed it will scrap Tony Abbott's Green Army, as well as the Asset Recycling Fund. The fiscal update also confirmed the same-sex marriage plebiscite won't go ahead, which means the government can bank more than $150 million in savings. And Scott Morrison still maintains the budget will be back in surplus by 2021. It's managed to stave off a downgrade in Australia's credit rating, the three major agencies confirming the AAA status remains.
Merry Christmas.
The reprieve gives the Treasurer something to be merry about for now. Now, this certainly is a huge relief for the government, but it doesn't mean that we will keep this AAA credit rating for long. One of the international ratings agencies, Moody's, noticed that Australia's budget deficits will be somewhat wider and longer than currently projected. So we may be going through all this drama again ahead of the budget in May.
Leah Craven in Canberra, thank you.